All right, we're here tonight with head coach Theresa Burns. Coach, great win, obviously, to cap off a strong weekend. Two really good quality opponents this weekend. Let's start by getting your thoughts on tonight's game.
Loved the way we started. We came out of the gates fast and hard and physical and running and played the pace we want to play. And everyone was catching the ball to shoot. There was no second thoughts tonight. So I think when you have that kind of start, it just sets the tempo and sets the tone for the whole game. The big things for us tonight were just, there was scoring right through the lineup. Trying to get more people on the scoreboard every night is really important. And I thought seeing different people score tonight was really, really important. Our leaders still do what our leaders are supposed to do, but other people kind of brought their game along tonight. So that was fantastic. The boards, 45 boards and 20 assists were the two stats that we talked about after the game. We shared the ball really well, and we matched a very, very good rebounding team. Like Brock is one of the leading rebounding teams in our league, and we matched that and surpassed it, frankly. And so I think the effort there really made a difference, and we're starting to understand that when you board like that, you can win games.
Really involved crowd out there, obviously, celebrating Night of Champions. How does the team feed off that kind of energy?
Oh, it's exciting. I mean, we're so proud of our other Marauder teams, all the teams that were recognized tonight, and of course, certainly the national champion cross country team. I mean, that's just, it's amazing, and we know full well how hard that is to accomplish. So hats off to those athletes and coaches for all the teams that were recognized tonight. And I mean, it just makes you proud to be a Marauder. And the noise in the gym and the energy coming from that section of the crowd in particular was, I mean, it was amazing. Thanks so much to everybody that was sitting there and doing that. And it's just really nice to see how Marauders stick together and support each other.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess just to follow up when you mentioned rebounding, so I think you mentioned it last night as well in terms of against TMU and Brock. What do you find was like the key or the specific things the team did well with rebounding?
Yeah, it's a conscious decision to rebound or not. And you have to kind of flick that switch in your own head. It's not going to happen like a fluke or random. Like you have to consciously decide you're going to box your check out. I thought we had people boxing their check tonight and that didn't necessarily get the rebounding stat. But it's sometimes it's a 5-player effort, but the actual rebound is sometimes a 2-player effort. It's a box out and someone else rebounds down and picks the ball up because you held your check off. So when we attack boards like that as a team, again, good things happen. One of the best parts of our game is running, like get the ball and run. So you have to have the ball in your hands. So you have to box to get the ball to run. And when we start having that mentality, and we have started developing that the last few games, it's looking really good.
I know Jocelyn scored her first regular season points. Tonight got a charge as well. How important is that for her to even kind of get to earn this kind of money?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, when you get that chance as a rookie to get out there on the floor, I mean, every minute's valuable. And when good things happen for you like that, it's such a confidence boost. And just to have that minute or 2 minutes or 3 minutes, whatever happens to be, where you hear your teammates supporting you it's huge for a young athlete's growth. And, really proud of her tonight. And taking the charge has been a bit of a theme on our team for a while. So to see the rook step up and do it is it's pretty special.
Yeah, and from your perspective, right, in terms of how's she been how do you feel like she's been adjusting in terms of in her rookie season, I guess?
Yeah, Joss is doing great. She works her tail off in practice. She's a great shooter for us in practice. We're working on trying to get that to translate into game. We're in a game, there's just that much more pressure. You got to get your shot off that much quicker, et cetera, et cetera. So it was nice to see her get one to drop tonight. She's a very, very smart player. And like any young player, you need the minutes in practice. You need the reps in practice to kind of find your poise and find that calm with the ball. And I thought she showed a little bit of that tonight. And that's just going to keep improving and keep growing as the year goes on.
So 2 really big wins this weekend. Obviously one against reigning national champions in TMU. What does that do for the team's confidence? Build a little bit of momentum here. I know we got a couple weeks before the all-day break, but talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, anytime you get a W, it feels good, and we needed that, especially on our home court. I think to get it tonight with such a great, noisy, supportive crowd, with the champion celebration, it just was a feel-good moment, I think, for everybody. And any athletic team needs that lift and needs that kind of special moment. So we're going to try to keep growing every game. It's our goal every game is just to get that little bit better, and I really do believe over the last few weeks that we're doing that. So. A couple more games to close out the first half of the season, and I feel good about what we're doing.
Awesome. Thanks,
Okay, thank you.
we're here with what we call it, super senior Sarah Gates here.
Grandma.
So 5th season in the league now, and you've had plenty of dogfights with that Brock side over there. You guys jumped out to an early 23-point lead, I think it was at one point in the first half. Kept putting pressure on. Let's get your thoughts on kind of the way that tonight played out.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned Brock are our kind of rivals. We've developed a lot of rivals within the OUA, I think, over the years. But no, it feels good. Like Coach said, a win's a win. I think that we've established and we kind of know that we played the best basketball when we're all having fun, when we're pointing at each other, when there's even some laughs, but we're getting like the work done and our job done. So it just felt good. It was really nice having like a bunch of other teams in the stands tonight as well. I think that our teams at MAC have been so successful this year. Having them cheer us on made us feel like we kind of wanted that too.
Awesome. So as Coach mentioned tonight, obviously featured a much more balanced scoring attack from you guys. With your play over the last few weeks, obviously a couple of 30-point games in there, 47-point game for a school record. How does that open your game up personally when your teammates are getting more involved in the offense?
Oh, it's awesome. Our team has so much potential. Like, it's so nice seeing so many people get boards, get threes up, drive to the net, get and ones. It's amazing. I think that our team, like I said, we're so deep and we just need to believe how deep we are and how well we can do. And I think tonight that we saw that. So it was really good.
Yeah, and I guess just to kind of follow up what your coach was mentioning a little bit of the transition play. When you guys push out in transition, like there's certain things that you find really do well in terms of scoring in transition, in terms of like certain key factors of that, or certain kind of things to look for, kind of when you're looking for when you guys are pushing this ball in transition.
Me personally, I like playing fast. I think our whole team loves playing fast. The best feeling ever is if you get a steal, or even if the other team scores on you, if you beat them down this court and get a board or get a basket right after that, and it just kind of erases the mistake you just made, and you can kind of get right back at it. I think that when we're looking up the floor and when we're getting down there, even if we don't make that pass down the floor, it just opens up our entire offense. So playing with speed is good. It's fun. And I think that our team also is starting to see that as well.
And then when it gets shot, I think even if you look at the stats in last season, like I think a high percentage of like 3-pointers. Here's kind of how much of that is like part of the offense and the kind of the philosophy or kind of reason behind it, I guess, the 3-point shooting.
With our team?
Yeah, but there's like, I think there's a stat where it's like McMaster was in last season was like in that rare category where they were shooting about 40-45% of their shots, but also shooting very efficiently as well.
Mm-hmm.
So here's kind of like
we're shooters.
Yeah.
We're shooters. We believe in ourselves, and when we're open, we're going to shoot the ball. I think a lot of us, luckily, when we were coached when we were younger, we kind of had that green light, and Coach gives us that green light too, so we just roll with it.
Thanks, sir.
Thanks.
All right, we're here with Cassie Joli-Coeur. Cassie, as Coach mentioned, you guys out-rebounded that strong Brock team 45-30 tonight. What does it do to your game to be able to frustrate a different opponent like that?
I think getting boards is just one of those things, like Coach was saying, it's all a mindset. When you're gritty and you get those boards, it gets the whole team going, and we feed off of that to create a great offense and continue with our defense. So.
Now, what's the defensive strategy against a strong team like Brock? Obviously, you guys held them to 27.5% from the field tonight. What was the mindset going into today?
Just knowing the personnel, we knew that Maddie was going to be a problem if we were leaving the court wide open for her. I think we, as a team, we did a really good job shutting that down for the most part. Also knowing who their shooters are and just making sure that we're communicating through it all so that we can stop them. And we did a great job, obviously, so.
Yeah. And I guess just Kaufman, we were talking about like the getting a lot of the bench into the game as well. I know Jocelyn and Jordan Denker's got in the game as well. I mean, just from your experience as a player, right, in terms of like, what's kind of the importance or benefit of kind of getting those minutes, getting that playing time early on in your career?
It just helps build up your confidence every minute in the game. Getting in there with your teammates, running through the plays, you gain more poise and confidence with it all. and they're just going to keep getting better, and I can't wait to see how they do in the rest of the season.
And I guess with Jocelyn, I mean, even just knowing her and stuff, kind of what stands out about her as a player and a person, I guess?
She's probably the most quiet person that I know, and that's coming from a quiet person myself. But she knows her strengths and she sticks to it, and I think that that's very admirable coming from her first year, coming into the team and knowing what her role is. It's been incredible to see so far.
And I guess just one last follow up on that in terms of like you can kind of obviously Jocelyn getting her first points, Jordan making things by time. I mean, looking back, do you remember kind of your first points or your first kind of action on the court kind of thing?
I wish I did. I wish I had a vivid memory, but sometimes when you're playing, everything just blanks out and you're just in the game, and that's probably what happened, because not really, to be honest.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem.